It's finally time for Tome Topple. It's been forever. I'm so excited about this. I love Tome Topple. This is going to be a very quick intro because I do have to run very shortly, but just coming to say hi. I don't really know what I'm reading yet. I am going to the library right now, mainly going because my library for Pride Month is doing a free like notary thing for name changes for trans people, so I'm going to get that done today. And while I'm there, I'm also going to pick up a couple of books for Tome Topple as well. I have a couple ideas, but nothing really set in stone yet. I'm just gonna kind of see what I can find. So yeah, very quick intro to this, but I do have to run. I'm gonna be late, so I gotta go. Okay, hi, happy Monday. I did not at all have time to update either Saturday or Sunday. I was a bit of a disaster this weekend. I had my very first in-car driving lesson on Sunday. It was my first time behind the wheel, like pretty much ever, aside from the one time where I drove my mom's car around a parking lot when I was like 22 maybe. Like it was a very long time ago, but it was my first time driving like actually on the road, and I was terrified. It was a 2-hour driving lesson, and then I had to like come home, shower, take a nap, have breakfast, make food for work, and then go to work for 8 hours. So it was a long day yesterday. But yeah, I did go to the library on Saturday. I got 3 things. I got Spear Cuts Through Water. This one I've had on my TBR for a super long time, and it's one of those books that like it is weirdly intimidating to me. I have no idea why, because like the description is right up my alley. Like this is exactly the kind of fantasy book that I would adore, and yet for some reason this book scares me. Don't know why. I have put this on my TBR and taken it back off and put it back on and taken it off again and put it back on, and I'm just like, I'm finally going to read it. Tome Topple is an excuse to finally get to the books that scare me, so this is the one. This one, page count wise, this one's 518 pages. Also, look at these end pages. Like, hello. Beautiful. Stunning. Gorgeous. We love her. So yeah, I'm reading this one. I don't really know fully what it's about. The tagline in the description says it's 2 warriors shepherd an ancient god across a broken land to end the tyrannical reign of a royal family. That sounds great. I know nothing else about it, so I'm gonna go into this one relatively blind. And then I also picked up Silver Under Nightfall. It's vampires. I'm gonna love it, I hope. I have read a book by this author before. I read The Bone Witch years ago and I hated it. I thought it was so terrible. So I hope this one is better than that one was. I was saying in last week's vlog that like this colorway plus the vampires reminds me of that genre that I love so goddamn much, of like cyberpunk vampires in like a neon city kind of thing. So I really hope that this kind of gives me those vibes, things like Blade and that kind of thing, where I'm just like, that is such a good vibe, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be that. I have the book out plus the audiobook, so I'll tandem read it. This book is 503 pages, so it just hits the mark for the Tome Topple rules, so I'm going to be picking up this one very shortly. And then over audio, I also have out The First to Die at the End by Adam Silvera. It's the prequel to They Both Die at the End. I read the book a couple years ago and it like broke my soul. I just sobbed the entire way through, and I've actually already started this one. I'm about 30% of the way through and I've already cried multiple times. So like this book is so heartbreaking. I love it. I love books that can make me cry. It's set in our world, but the government or something like that has somehow figured out exactly when people are going to die. So you can sign up for the system called Deathcast, and every night at midnight they call everybody who signed up for it if they're going to die that night, and it has 100% accuracy. If you get that phone call saying that you're going to die, then it is going to happen. There's no hiding from it. There's no way to escape it. It is going to happen. So this book is the prequel to it. So it takes place on the first day of Death Cast when it was just released, and it follows two main characters. One is a boy with a chronic heart condition, and the other boy, he just moved to New York. He's a model. The two meet at the Death Cast launch party in Times Square, and the story goes from there. I'm not going to give any spoilers, of course, but yeah, things are sad. And oh man, I'm really loving it so far. I think I'm going to fly through this one. I think this one is 560 pages roughly. I'm reading the ebook along with the audiobook, and I have the font like way bigger than it's supposed to be, so the page count is like over 1,000 on my phone, but it's not actually that long, obviously. But yeah, loving this one so far. Not for Tome Topple, but I also picked up A Short History of Trans Misogyny. It's a pretty short one. This is just to continue on with my Pride Month reads, and to break up some of the long books that I've got here as well too. So I'll be reading this one once I finish my current read. But yeah, that's the books right now. I do hope to get to more books during Tome Topple than just those three. I don't really know what else yet, but I will figure that out later on. I'm gonna get to these ones first, see how we do, and then go from there. But yeah, for today, I'm actually going to a protest soon. So I'm Canadian, and a couple years ago when the US overturned Roe v. Wade and abortions became illegal in a whole lot of places, a lot of Canadian governments really wanted to do the same thing. And there have been protests since then trying to stop that from happening. So today I'm going to a reproductive rights protest. It's really bothering me because they're calling it the women's strike, and I'm like, it's not just women who are affected by this. I'm trans masc, but my uterus still functions. I don't like being called a woman just because I have a uterus, but it is what it is. It just really annoys me when they call things like that women's problems. This is just very not inclusive, and it bothers me, but it's still an important cause to go to. So I'm going to go to that later on. It's a couple of hours. I'm going with my boss and a couple of friends.
Why are you guys right here? In 1983, I was
On women's reproductive rights is getting worse every single day, from state to state to state. And y'all don't ever think that it's not going to come here to Canada, because it already has. We already have the conservative politicians. We have
Not your body, not your choice.
Time for round 2 of my in-car driving lessons. Oh god. Wish me luck. I survived my driving lesson. Did not die, thank god. Oh god. Day. What the hell is my hair doing? I don't know. I need a haircut. What? Okay. It's fine. Anyways, hi. Yeah, so I survived my driving test. It was very scary. He had me practicing turns. We went down, so my city is divided by a north end and a south end, with a huge gap of nothingness in the middle of it, basically. And I live in the north end, and we went down to the south end where the literal busiest fucking street in the entire city is. It's where the vast majority of accidents happen, and he had me practicing how to do left and right turns on that street. I had so much fun. It was so stressful. And then on the way back, he was just like, oh yeah, we'll go on the highway right now, and I'm like, no we're not, no we're not. Who do you think you're talking to right now? No, we're the fuck not. Oh no. Yeah, so I did not go on the highway, but I did promise that I was just like, I'm not ready to go on the highway yet, and that is way too soon. I need some time still. And so he agreed that next time we're gonna go on the highway. I said sure. I agreed to that, and then I got home and I checked my schedule appointment for like for when I have the next lesson, which is on Wednesday, and it's on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. So my dumbass just agreed to go on the highway for the very first time during rush hour. So that was really dumb. Can you see the fear in my eyes? Yeah, I'm scared. It's fine. I'll be fine. I will survive. But otherwise, it was good. Apparently, I did very well. The first half hour was pretty rough. He had to like pull me over and be like, "Are you good? Like, you need to calm down right now." And then after that, I was fine. I got way better, and he was like, "Hey, good for you. Like, you did great." I'm like, "Thank you." Anyways, yeah, it was very scary. I also realized, so it's Friday now, and I've done like literally zero updating on what I'm reading. So I'm still reading The First to Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I think I'm like 75-80% of the way through, so I'm probably going to finish it today. 25% through, I was like, oh my god, I know exactly what's gonna happen, and like that might still be the case. I think I know how it's gonna end, and like the whole book I've just been like sitting in this pit of dread of like, oh god, oh no. The farther we get in, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not. Like, I'm not really sure if that prediction will come true. I kind of hope it doesn't, but also it'd be a good plotline if it did. It seems to be going in that direction, but maybe not. Maybe it'll surprise me. But either way, I am loving this. Like, this is such a good book. I've cried so many times, just over and over again. I swear I tear up like every 5 minutes. I haven't like full on like bawled yet. In the first book, that book had me like ugly face sobbing for the entire way through. That audiobook I listened to in about 4 hours, and I cried from start to finish nonstop. So this book isn't having as much of an impact on me as the first book did, but I'm still so enjoying it. It's been fantastic so far. So yeah, I'll probably finish that today, and then I'm not reading anything else actually. Well, I'm still reading Miss Major Speaks, which is in my nightstand. I haven't really touched that in the last few weeks. I haven't had much time for reading, to be honest. I've been pretty busy doing other stuff. Nothing important or exciting. So yeah, I haven't done too much reading this week, which is also why I haven't updated. But yeah, today though, so I have the day off, and I am considering going to get my bridge pierced. Maybe. So it's like National Body Piercing Day. I don't know. This is like one of those like made up holidays. There's a piercing and tattoo studio nearby that I love. They did my septum ring, and like they're just a very like well-known piercing shop. They're doing a deal today where all piercings are $25. So I'm like, I've been wanting to get my bridge pierced, so maybe I'm gonna go and do that. And if I end up like not everybody has the right anatomy for a bridge piercing, so if I end up not having that, then I'll do a little double nose piercing action. Maybe I'll do all three. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably won't do that. I won't do that. That's too much at once. But at the very least, either my bridge or double nostril. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna try and see if they have like a walk-in time available. I hate making appointments. It makes me nervous. Otherwise, today I do want to finish The First to Die at the End, and then I do want to cut my hair as well. Like, I need to like shave the sides and like trim this fucking disaster that's happening back here. So I want to get that done, and I don't know. Otherwise, I don't really have any plans right now. Just kind of chill, relax. It's been rainy for a few days, and looks like it might start raining again actually. So maybe I should go while it's still like relatively sunny out. But I'm also nervous. Like, I got this piercing maybe 3 years ago, I want to say, and like I was terrified of it, and then it was so easy. Like, it literally felt like nothing. So I imagine that like the bridge piercing would be a little bit more painful than a septum is, because apparently septum is like one of the easiest piercings to do. So like I'm not really worried about the pain, to be honest. It's more just like the sensory experience of it that I kind of have a hard time with. That's why I'm not huge on piercings, even though I want a bunch of them. But like the feeling of actually being pierced, not the pain, just the sensory parts of it, I'm like, So we'll see. I'll probably still do it, to be honest. I've been thinking about it for a long time. So anyways. It looks so cute. There's definitely, pardon the close-up here, but there's definitely like pen hanging out around there, but like So cute. So yeah, nose ring's done. I did ask for my bridge and like, oh man, I'm so sad. So I've been wanting my bridge pierced forever. And I went today to go and ask if I could get it done. And like literally this piercer, he like had me take off my glasses. He just went like, yeah, you can't have your bridge pierced. Like it was that quick. Within 2 seconds of touching my face, he was just like, if you get your bridge pierced, it's going to reject and pop right out pretty much immediately. So I can't ever have my bridge pierced and I'm really sad about it. But like I could if I really wanted to get like dermals right here, but I don't know if I really want to do that. So it's fine, I guess. But so yeah, I ended up going with the double nose ring. Once this is healed more, I can't wait to do the chain across the nose. That's why I want this piercing in the first place. Pain wise, it wasn't too bad. He did the left one first. It was probably, I'd give it like maybe a 4 on the pain scale. The second one did hurt worse, but not by much. It was like a 5. This piercer, I love him. He's fantastic. Like he knows what he's doing and he gives you 0 time to think about it. Like literally he just like, there's no countdown, no take a deep breath, nothing. He just like tells you to close your eyes and then the needle is through your face and that's it. He shoves it through and I go, oh fuck, and then all of a sudden jewelry's in, clicked shut, and then whoop-bam, next one done before I even had a chance to take a full breath. Like, which is a great thing because I think there was a strong possibility that I would have checked out for the second one because like while this wasn't incredibly painful, it definitely wasn't comfortable or fun, obviously. And like especially if I had the time to kind of sit there and think about it for a second, I would have checked it out for the second one, but I didn't even have time to think at all. It was just like done. And like they're so perfectly even as well. I'm so happy about it. The days has definitely been more expensive than I thought it was gonna be because like, you know, just getting the one, like the bridge pierce would have been one piercing and instead I doubled my price. So, you know, love that. But it's worth it and I have this super cute piercing now, or 2 piercings. And then at some point, so because I can't get my bridge done, I'm definitely at some point going to do both eyebrows. I might do them in like the regular spot, or I kind of want them to go like in the middle vertical. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know though, we'll see. That'll be like a long time from now. Yeah, for now I'm happy with these ones. And yeah, oh, I was saying like pain wise, so I found that right afterwards was more painful than actually getting it. Not like immediately afterwards, my nose felt like really itchy, like the kind of stinging that feels itchy. And then like 10 minutes later, it was like, oh wow, like this hurts. I am in pain. Throbbing and very painful and my head really hurt. And after the adrenaline crash, like my blood sugar dropped so hard. So I went and got myself a little ice cream sundae. Had to go to my work to pick up my bottle of ibuprofen and came home and had some of that, had some food. Now I'm good. I feel better. The pain is pretty much gone now, so that's good. But anyways, that is the piercing update. I've done no reading today, like whatsoever, but I did just film a video. I used my big camera finally, now that it's not super hot outside. I was able to film while having my fan turned off, so I did that. That'll be out before you see this video, just the summer TBR one. Yeah, that was weird to be talking to my like giant ass camera again for the first time in like what, a year and a half, give or take. I don't know, however long I've been off of YouTube for, basically. It's been a long time since I've used that camera for filming. But yeah, no reading today. It's dinner time, so I'm gonna go make some food. Last night I made this like Thai quinoa salad sort of thing with a spicy peanut sauce. It was fucking delicious, and I put it into some lettuce wrap and I made a huge batch of it so I could have some leftovers for work. So I'm going to have that again tonight, but I remembered that I actually have what are they called, like the round, what are they called, rice paper. I have rice paper, so I'm going to put the filling in there and make, what are they spring rolls? Whatever they are, I'm gonna make those, fry them, get them nice and crispy, probably watch some Star Trek, and then I'm going to finish The First to Die at the end. I have about an hour or so left in the audiobook, so I'm definitely going to get that done tonight, and I will let you guys know once I do that. I also would like to get my hair done tonight. I really need to cut it, so hopefully I'll have the time and also the energy to do that later on, but we'll see.
Hello, Riley. Hi. Hey, buddy. Hi. How you doing?
Oh my god. I just finished the first to die at the end. Oh my god. I haven't rated it yet. Just, yeah. Yep. Oh man. That was so sad. Like, what else was I expecting? I knew it was gonna make me cry. But Jesus Christ, I am such an ugly crier. Oh my god. The thing that I thought was gonna happen didn't happen. Like, the plot didn't go the way that I thought I was going to. Which isn't a bad thing because it left me surprised. Very surprised, actually. It definitely didn't go how I thought it was going to. But man, that was so fucking good. Oh. Oh boy. I don't think it'll be a 5-star, probably like a 4, maybe a 4.5, just because, like, comparing it to the first book, I definitely liked the first book a lot better, but this one was still excellent. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna go cry some more now. Hi, happy Monday. Last night I finished Miss Major Speaks. I gave this one a 4.5 star. Really enjoyed it. It was great. Definitely recommend it. This was such a good book to read for Pride Month, but also any time of the year is good for queer books, especially ones that challenge opinions on things like Pride and Stonewall and everything that we know about the LGBT rights movement. But yeah, so my original plan, I was going to make this vlog be 2 weeks long just for all of Tome Topple, but I edited the footage for it last night and I'm already over 20 minutes, so I think I am going to cut it up into 2. So we're gonna end the vlog here and do another one for next week, and next week will also include my California trip. I can't wait. I'm so excited for it. But yeah, thanks for watching this week. I appreciate it as always, and I will catch you guys very shortly.